This is Global Ummah Unity, faith, history, and truth in one voice.
What if life continues after death? Every human being knows one undeniable truth. One day, we will die. No matter where we live, what language we speak, or what we believe, death is the one destination that awaits us all. Kings and beggars, scientists and farmers, believers and skeptics, the young and the old. Every human being will eventually take their final breath. But what if that breath is not the end? What if death is not extinction, but transition? What if life continues after death?
For thousands of years, humanity has asked this question. Ancient civilizations wondered about it. Philosophers debated it. Religions taught about it. Scientists studied consciousness and the mystery of existence. Yet despite all human progress, no one has escaped death to tell the complete story from personal experience. The greatest mystery of human life remains unanswered by observation alone. What happens after we die? Many people believe that death is simply the end. The brain stops, the heart stops.
The body returns to dust. Nothing remains. No consciousness, no judgment, no eternity. But is that conclusion based on certainty? Or is it only an assumption? If someone has never seen what lies beyond a closed door, can they honestly claim that nothing exists behind it? The truth is that every worldview requires faith in something. Some place their faith in materialism. Others place their faith in philosophy. Others place their faith in revelation from God. Islam invites people to examine this question with reason and reflection. The Quran repeatedly asks human beings to think, to observe, to reflect, to use their intellect. Allah says, "Do they not reflect within themselves? Allah did not create the heavens and the earth and everything between them except in truth and for an appointed term." Quran 38. The universe appears remarkably ordered. The laws of physics remain consistent. The stars follow precise paths. Life itself is built upon astonishing complexity. Many scientists describe the universe as finely balanced. This naturally raises another question. If everything around us has order and purpose, why would human existence alone have no purpose? Why would consciousness simply disappear forever? Why would justice end at death?
Every day we witness injustice. Some murder innocent people and escape punishment. Some steal fortunes and die wealthy. Some oppress millions and never face justice in this world. If death is truly the end, then justice itself seems incomplete. The victim and the oppressor share the same fate. The honest and the corrupt end identically. The compassionate and the cruel disappear into nothingness. Is that true justice? Islam answers with remarkable clarity. This world is not the final courtroom. It is the examination hall. The hereafter is where complete justice will be established.
Allah says, "So whoever does an atom's weight of good will see it, and whoever does an atom's weight of evil will see it." Quran 99, 7-8. Nothing is forgotten. Nothing is ignored. Every word, every action, every intention, every hidden deed, everything will be accounted for. This belief gives meaning to morality itself. Without ultimate accountability, morality becomes temporary human opinion. Societies change. Cultures change. Values change. But divine justice remains constant. Islam teaches that death is not the end of consciousness. It is the beginning of another stage of existence. The Quran describes a barrier called barzakh, an unseen realm between earthly life and resurrection.
Allah says, "Behind them is a barrier until the day they are resurrected." Quran 23:100. Death becomes a doorway into another reality. Not annihilation, not disappearance, but transition. Many people fear death because it is unknown. Yet Islam teaches that death is simply the next step in humanity's journey. Just as birth moved us from the womb into this world, death moves us from this world into another. Imagine a baby inside the womb. If someone told that unborn child about oceans, mountains, stars, and sunlight, the baby could never fully understand. Its world is too small. Likewise, perhaps our understanding of existence is limited by our current reality. The next world may be beyond our present imagination. The Quran says, "No soul knows what has been hidden for them of comfort for eyes as reward for what they used to do." Quran 32:17. Paradise is described as something beyond human imagination. Likewise, the realities of the hereafter exceed our worldly experience. Some people argue that science cannot prove life after death. That is true. Science studies the physical universe through observation and experimentation. But questions of ultimate purpose, consciousness after death, and divine judgment belong to metaphysical reality. Science can describe the chemistry of the brain, but can it fully explain consciousness itself? Can it explain love, beauty, morality, meaning? Many of humanity's deepest experiences extend beyond laboratory measurement. Islam never asks people to reject reason. Instead, it encourages people to use reason honestly. The Quran repeatedly asks, "Will you not think? Will you not reflect? Will you not reason?" Faith in Islam is not presented as blind belief. It is presented as belief based upon signs. Signs in nature. Signs in history. Signs within ourselves. Signs in revelation. Another question often arises. If life after death exists, why can we not see it? But many realities exist without direct observation. We cannot see gravity itself. We cannot see thoughts. We cannot see radio waves. We know them through their effects.
Likewise, Islam teaches that the unseen world exists, even though our senses cannot directly perceive it. Human vision is limited. Human hearing is limited. Human knowledge is limited. Allah says, "And of knowledge you have been given only a little." Quran 17:85. Humility before the unknown is itself wisdom. Death also gives life meaning. If life ended permanently, then ultimately every achievement would disappear. Every civilization would vanish. Every memory would fade. Every act of kindness would become meaningless.
But if life continues after death, then every action has eternal significance. Every prayer matters. Every injustice matters. Every act of mercy matters. Every sacrifice matters. Nothing is wasted. Islam teaches that every human being is traveling toward Allah, whether they acknowledge it or not. Allah says, "Indeed, to your Lord is the final return." Quran 96:8. One day every human being will stand before their Creator. Every question will be answered. Every injustice corrected. Every secret exposed.
Every soul will see the truth clearly. On that day, belief will no longer be based on faith. It will become certainty.
But by then, the time for choosing will have ended. The Quran repeatedly reminds humanity that this life is temporary, like a traveler stopping briefly before continuing the journey. Death is not the destination. It is the gate into eternity. So what if life continues after death? Then the most important decision of our existence is not what career we choose, not how much money we earn, not where we live, but whether we prepared for the life that never ends. Every sunrise brings us closer to that meeting. Every sunset shortens our remaining time. Every heartbeat reminds us that this world is temporary. The question is not whether death will come. The question is whether we are ready for what comes after it. Because if life truly continues after death, then death is not the end of the story. It is only the beginning.
Thanks so much for watching this video on Global Ummah Unity. If you learned something new today, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Let's keep uncovering the untold stories of the Islamic world together. See you in the next one, inshallah.